Over high utility bills, the Baltimore City Council is planning to hold hearings to get to the bottom of it. There's also legislation in Annapolis being debated that could help consumers.
But as Fox 45's Jessica Babb shows us, it all ties back to the state's larger energy issues.
With all of this cold weather recently, if you've looked at your latest BGE bill, you probably feel like it's through the roof. Some residents have told me they owe way more than they did this time last year. Some people owing $400, $500, $600, or even $800 in their utility bill alone, making it hard for some people to simply keep their lights on. But why? With all of these freezing temps, you probably used a lot more energy to heat your home. Not to mention, this year, new BGE rate hikes went into effect. Higher fees you as customers pay so BGE can update their energy infrastructure, something they say is necessary to maintain a safe and reliable delivery of energy. With the cost of natural gas also going up, BGE's gas distribution rates have gone way up, about tripling since 2010. And while there's been a lot of public outrage against BGE from state and Baltimore City leaders,
we stand with our people over their profits.
Some experts say the state's climate policies are also to blame.
I, like a lot of other people, opened my BGE bill and was astounded.
And if you look closely at your bill, you'll see this Empower Maryland charge, which also went up this year. It's a state-mandated fee that goes to fund certain programs and incentives helping the state meet its greenhouse gas reduction goals.
I think I was equally as astounded at how Democrats in the legislature are acting like they did not see this coming, and their own policies aren't to blame for a lot of what we're seeing.
That matters because the state of Maryland has set ambitious climate goals, like the Climate Solutions Now Act of 2022, which includes reducing greenhouse gas emissions by at least 60% by 2031. Governor Wes Moore has also set a goal of generating 100% clean energy in the next decade. Not to mention, there's other policies in place that require more cars to be electric.
I want them to have a healthy environment to live in, just like everyone else. But that requires responsible legislation.
But that's going to take a lot of energy. In 2023, we only produced about 7% of the state's energy from renewable sources, which just isn't enough to meet our demand. Especially with fossil fuel plants closing, we don't generate nearly enough energy in-state as it is. Right now, Maryland imports about 40% of its energy from other states, states like Pennsylvania that produce fossil fuels.
But then we're going to import it from other states because now we don't have enough energy, and we're just going to pretend like somehow Maryland is a cleaner state.
Not to mention, when the Public Service Commission approved BGE's rate hikes, part of the argument was that in addition to improving the infrastructure, it would also increase the system's reliance, quote, in the face of Maryland's increasing electrification goals.
There have been warning signs and there have been, dire calls, SOS calls for the last several years saying your policies will lead to higher prices.
And while some Democratic lawmakers are speaking out against the BGE rate hikes,
I know how hard these prices are on working families, and we've got to do something to fix it.
They even say with the state's growing energy needs, we can still make the switch to clean energy.
And the state just has to invest more in battery. We have to invest more in solar. We have to invest more in clean energy.
And while many lawmakers in Annapolis scramble to find new energy solutions, in the meantime, many BGE customers are feeling the brunt of it. In Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.